How do we get to the point where our children have activities that they can go to and burn energy and have some place to go that's safe? We want to have something that'll be part of the neighborhood. We have what's called the Camp Green Park. It's over 27 acres. This is a park that needs improvement. We want to have a place for family. We want to make it better for our future generation.
I live in a townhome community in Derrida called Michael's Landing. It's a good neighborhood, but one thing I've noticed through the years is there's a lot of children in the neighborhood with very little to do. These kids actually need a place to go. And about a year ago, I started trying to figure out how to get that started with Parks and Recreation, just to get perhaps a neighborhood park built on some vacant land that abuts Michael's Landing. We need more parks in that area. University City needs more parks, and we need our elected leaders to really take that seriously.
I would like for my son to have a park where he can go and play basketball, football, t-ball once he, gets past this stage, and then also just somewhere where he can go and run and play, because he's a boy and boys love outdoors. They love to play.
I have a 19-year-old, and growing up, it was quite difficult of finding facilities, parks, programs, services that I can, one, afford and be able to get my daughter to on a regular basis, and that would actually keep her interested. That's something that I feel Parks and Recs would be the best place to fill that gap, fill that need to be able to service our youth, our seniors, and our communities.
Most parks are not within our vicinity, but because we like certain parts of different areas, we actually drive. Sometimes I'll go pick up his friends because their parents can't drive. And I feel like if they had those resources, or the resources were brought to them to where they can have their kids outside and play, it would be beneficial to the whole community.
I can actually believe that if we work together, it will also show that Charlotte does care about people in economically challenged areas. Being able to have a Parks and Rec facility that actually stays open a little bit later, just so we can attract the 12 to 17-year-olds that are actually out after school, and they're out later after 8, 9 p.m. If we can find something positive for those youth to do, I think that will also reduce the crime in our area. Greenways, increasing them and connecting them would not only be able to make travel easier for residents in general, but it'll also give kids a place so that way they can run and burn out all this extra energy that they actually have.
We are very much looking for alternative means of transportation, because we feel like the idea of trails is really transportation beyond recreation. We lack the infrastructure in the East community for alternative means of transportation. We are the densest urban area, so there's really the ripe population here for trails and the use of trails.
I come from a country where we ride our bicycles everywhere. You go to school, you go to work, so bicycles to me is not about recreation, it's about mobility. I like to ride my bicycle from home to work, and it's very unsafe. If people can ride their bicycles to get their groceries, to go to a restaurant, for us as a small business, it's very important.
Funding is an option, but I'm pretty sure there are so many ways that we can partner with other organizations, other groups, so that way we can make it cost effective for all. If we have more facilities, then we have more options for our youth. We have more options for our seniors. And I think it just in general will make a better community all around.